I'm going to wait a bit longer today, just because I've got this to try. And a few of you guys might like it. So I'm just going to sit and chill with my coffee. I'm not going to wait long. And if you watch this after I've done this live, you can speed it up a bit. So we'll just wait a few minutes. There's someone here. Hi, whoever's here. Just saying, I'm just going to wait a few more minutes to see if anyone comes in, because I want to try this. Oh, they've gone. Weird thing is about YouTube, it's saying people aren't here when they are, so that person might still be here. Just keeping an eye on the chat as well. Now, if no one comes in the next few minutes, I'll just continue with the live, I guess. I've just got the most random, I presume it's on a short, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to call them out, but if you went to my short video, the one that I put up yesterday, makeup look of the day on the bus, fiery eye look, bold red lip, I'm not going to kind of say who it is, but I presume it's a kid. It's probably a kid that's done it, because all they put is no. And then, can I show you? I don't think I can. Wait a minute. Let's screenshot it. Without the name, of course. Amy, hi. How are you, hon? So I've not done anything yet because I wanted someone to be here because I'm using that skincare. And I'm just talking about a comment that I've got on my short video. I'm not too bad. Yeah, you made it. I've just seen your comment on, I think it was on a short video. But anyway, this girl, woman, whoever she is, commented on, do you know that short I put up yesterday where I was on the bus and I did a look of the day? I don't know if you've seen that one yet. The bold red lip that I did. This person has put no and then like loads of emojis. Let me show you. I'm obviously not going to disclose who they are because it probably is just a kid, even though all my videos are not set for kids, so they really shouldn't be pushed out to kids. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, right? Can you see this? No, not really. It doesn't matter. You'll be able to see if you go to the YouTube channel. I just kind of went question mark, question mark, question mark, because I don't know what they're trying to get at. Anyway, let's get into this. I can see there's another person here. Hello. I'm just having my salted caramel Costa coffee. It's good. Right, so first thing we're going to do is try this. Now let's take it out of here because it's reflective. And this is why I wanted to make sure that there was someone in this live so I could actually give my thoughts on this, because it's new. It's really it's really reflective. It's the Revolution Superfruit Extract, antioxidant rich serum and primer. So you can use it kind of as both, but I'm just using it as serum. No, sorry, primer. Let me take my rings off. Just because I want to see. Let me drag this laptop out a bit. I want to see just how good it is, or how not good it is. I mean, this is supposed to be £10, and I got it for £1.99. The good thing about it is it smells absolutely divine. Now I need it down a bit. It smells absolutely divine, but it's very slimy. And they say 2 drops. What does it actually say? Before I start getting a bit happy clappy, it just says it's a serum and a base, helps replenish skin moisture, can be used as a primer under makeup, and it's got a subtle shimmer in it. If you want to use it as a serum, you apply it AM and PM, but obviously we're not doing that today. Right, so I'd say I need at least 3 drops, because hardly anything's coming out of the dropper. Right, let's try this. So it smells gorgeous. I want a bit more on, because I really like to be moisturised. This dropper's crap, I will tell you that from first impressions. Like, there's loads of product and you can see it, and nothing's coming out. Right, that's better. But it smells nice. Let's get a bit more under the eye. Right. So obviously I'll use it up and I'll report back on it. I'm not sure if I like it. I wouldn't pay £10 for this. How much are you getting? 30ml or 1.01 fluid ounces. £1.99 is fine, but £10, no, I don't think so. That is good coffee. Right. Where's that under eye stick? I can never find anything when I have it in here. What I'm going to do before I put that under eye stick on, I'm going to put this on. I bought this yesterday from Bodycare. It's the Sun-Kissed Peachy Glow Lip Oil with vitamin E. It just, I can't even get into it. Why not? Right, so right, that's better. So it's a peach one, and it smells quite strongly of peach. That's nice. You have to put quite a bit on though. I don't know whether you still hear me because it's saying there's no one here. And this is really nice. Really, really soothing. How's that skin looking? Right, I'm just going to put a little bit. It's weird. 1 minute it says you're here, the next it's saying you're not. I'm just going to put a bit of this on. So it's the NYX. I'll show you what it looks like. But it's not NYX. It's this one. So it's the W7 Glow Prime. But this has stopped working on it. So I have to put it in a pot like that. It's by W7. It's quite nice. So yeah, I just put it in this little NYX pot. That'll do. Just want to add a little. Oh, now I've dropped the top. I'll have to look for that later. I just like that glowy look. Right, let's put that in there. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with this Project Pan foundation. Well, it's really a BB cream, but it's quite thick. So, yeah, it's got an SPF of 42. And this one says, Misha and Perfect Cover BB Cream innovatively pairs makeup and skincare with a BB cream that helps brighten skin tone. It says care, I think it's skin tone care, and then it says wrinkles, prevents signs of aging, and heals blemishes while providing excellent coverage. I'd agree with it having excellent coverage, because look how thick that is. And then I'm just going to spray a bit of this on. It's from Boots. It's one of their glow brightening mists. Put a bit on the sponge as well. So I'm going to be using the Alice in Wonderland dupe palette. I'm not a lover of that colour story. I feel like when I use it for this video, I feel like all the eyeshadows will be going back in the original palettes. I'm so glad I didn't buy the original one, because I know I wouldn't use it. It's too fair even for me, and you can see how pale I am. Can you see how glowy my skin is? So quiet today in this chat. But we are only 15 minutes in, and sometimes 15 minutes in, I'm here on my own. So, what can I say? I appreciate you guys for being here. What the hell? That is good foundation, that. I'd get this again. Got this from TK Maxx. To buy it on Look Fantastic is quite expensive. And the only reason I'm using it up is because it's getting on the older side. But I would recommend it if you come across it. Because it's great for summertime with it being a BB cream. And then it's great for the more cooler months as well. I don't know about that. I'll show it to you. I don't feel like it is Amy. I mean, it's got Pastel Roses singles in. It's got Titmouse Cosmetics, and I think that's it. No, Glam Shop. That's what it looks like. It's doing nothing for me at all. I don't even know which colour story I'm going to do today. So, if you want to choose some shades from there that you want me to use, go for it, because I don't know what I'm doing with that yet. I mean, I'm sure I'd come up with something, but I feel like the Alice in Wonderland is very ethereal. Like all these YouTubers are coming out with shorts, Jen Phelps, and saying ethereal look with Alice in Wonderland palette, and it's like, yeah, that's all very well and good, but what's an everyday user supposed to do? What is someone who wants to use that palette every day for like the spring and summer months, what are they meant to do with it? So we'll see what we can create. Right. I'll do the brows now. I've just been using this recently. Normally, like, I go in with just a brow gel, but because I'm being lazy and they need tinting, I mean, I'll give it a couple more weeks and then I'll tint them. But for now, I'll just use this. Just gives them that little bit of definition. Can you hear just how stuffy I still am? It is absolutely annoying. And that nasal spray, Amy, is just not working. I mean, it's a steroid spray. I'm on day 3. You would think it would have done something by now. It's annoying. It really is. It's just like there's no let up from it at all. And the fact that they're saying now it's long COVID, and that could last between 6 and 12 weeks. Well, I hope it doesn't. Right, so I've not put concealer on. but I've not been setting my under eyes. I'm just using the Body Collection one. Not been setting my under eyes just because I feel like they get cakey. And obviously I've got the more mature skin under there. And I don't want them to be powdery. I need a good powder that isn't going to make it look like a hot mess underneath there. I have been powdering the rest of my face though. Too sweet for all that. I feel like someone out there is punishing me. Oh, I was on Spectrum's website today, Spectrum brushes. Let me do this and I'll show you. They've got some Mickey Mouse brushes. Oh my gosh, I want them so bad, Amy. But I want those BK Beauty ones first. Why am I typing in BK Beauty? It's on my mind. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Why is it... It's not even the light. Right, well that's useless. Never mind, they're cute, let me just say that. They're like, they've got like a red handle and then they've got kind of a silver ferrule with Mickey all over them. And I'm like, they are so cute. That's nice and glowy. Right, that'll do for that. Right, let's use this. I got this yesterday. This sun-kissed copper crush palette. I got it from Bodycare. This packaging is absolutely amazing. I don't feel like this bronzer. I mean, how? Yeah, it's completely red toned. That's not going to be for me. I mean, it's not the worst one I've ever used, but this marbled one down here, I feel like I'd be able to get away with that. Yeah, that one's so much lighter. So let's try putting a bit of that on. And I'm going to use my Real Techniques contour brush. Those marbled shade, oh, that's nice. Reminds me of the Hourglass blushes and bronzers. So I checked when I last did my Shop My Stash. Now this is the longest I've ever gone. We're on 4 weeks now. I've still got another palette to use after the one. I've got one more look with the Balm Appetit palette that I used yesterday. And then I've got the Natasha Denona bronze palette. I want to do at least 3 looks with that. So I'll probably be ready to do another Shop My Stash next week. But this is definitely the longest I've ever gone. I used to do them monthly. By the time I do another Shop My Stash, it's going to be 5 weeks. I've never gone 5 weeks without shopping my makeup, but I've been ill. Right, I'm going to go on with this kind of fan brush. This is the Real Techniques 017. Me and my mum went to KFC yesterday. It was so nice. Do you know when you don't go to a place for ages, because it has been ages, and then you just have a meal that you really, really like. Wasn't filling though. I started getting hungry when I was talking to you early hours of this morning. That bronzer's pretty nice. I mean, mixed, this one and this one would probably work for me, but like if I just dabbed a bit of that with the brush, it probably would work, but certainly not this by itself. That blusher is really, really nice. Bronzer, sorry. That's really, really nice on first impressions. I think I'm going to mix these two. Yeah, I was so hungry. I'm like, what can I have? I just made some cereal. Blusher. Right, I'm going to go in with this fan brush. It's, what is it? The Rebel Edge Medium Real Techniques brush. Okay, so I'm going to go in. They don't have names on or anything. I'm going to go in with this one first. And I bought it because I don't really have a lot of pinky blushers. Well, that doesn't seem to be showing up. Tell you something though. Today, my legs are so sore from going here, there and everywhere yesterday. Hey Tenalia. Hi, how are you? Yeah, thank you. Do you not feel like getting monetized is so darn hard? It's so darn hard. You hardly get anything from the ads. Not that I'm complaining. It's took me kind of years to get to this point. I just feel like it's difficult to get those 4,000 watch hours. Well, that's looking nice actually now. Just needs building up. So then I'm going to go in with this one. Just a mixture of both. Really? So you had another channel before the one that you've got now? What was that? Was that makeup as well? Because I found your channel through Nona when she was doing Nona's Budget Beauty More. I know she's a thrifting channel now. And I found your channel through her. I think you did a collab with her or something. Or she just mentioned you in a video, and that's how I found your channel. I like that. It's really, really subtle, but it's pretty. Yeah, yesterday I walked all over Amy. I like it. I like that. It's really, really nice. Yeah, I thought you might have come through Nona. Oh, so you did a music channel. Is it still up or not? Let's get the highlighter. I want to try this again, Amy. The one that I got last time, and I used it last week's Primark. Get Ready With Me. It's really, really pretty. It still reminds me of the Kylie ones. And then I just go in with like an eyeshadow brush, a fluffy eyeshadow brush for this, because I like a lot of highlighter. Ooh, you can see it more on this side because of the light. Let's try and dim that down a bit. Okay, I just want to go in with this powder. So it's the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten in Porcelain. What time is it there, Tanelia? I know you normally struggle to make the lives. Is it really early? And I'm going to go in with this Made by Mitchell MF2, I think it is. Hi to everyone else who's here. I can see there's now 4 of us, well, 5 included me. So what's everyone's plans for the weekend? Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this W7 Prime View. I managed to get the Urban Decay primer, the original one, for $3.99 yesterday, and I looked. I've actually done a video for you, well, for people that have not seen the lives, just showing what I got from Body Care, Home Bargains, and TK Maxx, because not everyone watches the lives. So I did a video on that yesterday, and I looked up the price, and it said on the actual packaging that it was not, yeah, that it was £10. It's not actually £10, it's £19.50. So I feel like I got a real bargain in the fact that I only paid £4 for it. Oh, you going shopping? Oh, it's a prom, is it? That's exciting. Has she got a dress? Right. Oh, you don't have any plans, Amy? I don't have much myself. I've got some studying to do. Why is that looking a bit crazy over here? Got some studying to do, some housework. Nothing too exciting. The usual. Hey, Christine. Yeah, I've accepted you on Instagram. I saw it earlier. So you should have had a request from me. Oh, that's lovely, Tenalia. Is it nice? What colour did she get? I'm asking you 1,000 questions, but I'm really interested in prom. And it's not been a thing in the UK for that long, going to your prom. I mean, in the last few years, certainly, I'd say the last maybe 10 years, it has. But prior to that, no. I think we've definitely taken some things from the US. Like Halloween was never a thing either. But now everyone decorates their homes when it's Halloween, and I'm like, that's so US. I'm not too bad, Christine. I'm just very, very nasally. Um, and now they're saying that it's the long COVID. Don't want to say it too much because I don't want them to take me off. And I've got that to deal with. I've got a nasal spray, but it's not making any difference. So in I've got to use that for 2 weeks, and then I think they're going to refer me to a specialist if I'm no better. I can't see me being any better because I've been using that now for 3, maybe 4 days, and it's not working. It was good yesterday. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing the impromptu lives. Um, I don't often do that, but sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, I've got a bit of life on my phone. I'll just vlog this for anyone who wants to watch it." So thank you for coming in yesterday while I was doing that. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful, Tanelia. It's like though when you get married, you know the dress as soon as you see it, don't you? Um, I'm glad she's found a dress that she really, really likes. So will you be doing a makeup then? Um, right. So where are we at with this? Okay. Um, I'm gonna go in with this now, just for this shade here, just to set that base down. There's a hair on that brush. I think it's come out of the brush. I feel like what would be really cool with this. I love chatting to you guys through the chat, but I feel like what should happen going forward is doing a live, and if you wanted, you guys press like a microphone button and you could chat back. I feel like YouTube need to do that, because that would just be epic. Right, so that's that. I don't know what I'm doing with this palette, I really don't. Okay, so for those that came in later, we're going to be using this. It's my version of the Alice in Wonderland palette. And I'm not feeling it. So basically what I want to do is use it today, and then maybe just put all the shades back in the palettes that they came out of. Maybe I should use blue, considering I'm wearing a blue cardigan. Yeah, make it simple, eh? Okay, let's go with this light blue matte here. And let's go in with this new look brush. Can't find my colour saver, so I'm just going to get some tissue, wipe off any excess colour that's on the brush. So me and my mum was in the city centre yesterday, and we was just sat on a bench. I was having a nice coffee, and this guy came over, and I thought he was going to ask for directions. People ask me for directions all the time, so I was getting ready to tell him where a place was. And he's like, "Do you want to buy some perfume?" And I'm like, "No, thank you." He's like, "Why not?" And I'm like, "Well, one, I've got quite a lot of perfume, and two, if I want perfume, I'll go to the shop." And he's like, "Well, it's cheaper, name a price." And I'm like, "I don't want to buy your perfume." And he started getting really, what's the word I'm looking for? Annoyed, let's say. Really annoyed. I was with my mum. My mum's elderly. She's going to be 73 in May. And I'm looking at my mum. She's looking at me. And he came and sat next to me on this side of the bench. And my mum kind of said, "What's going on?" And I'm like, "He wants me to buy perfume, Mum." And she's like, "It's probably stolen. Have you seen his..." Like, there's a shop called Marks and Spencer's, and you could see, like, I didn't think anything of it at the time, but you could see that he had a bag full of perfume. The thing is, I'm all for him selling his perfume, but not to make me feel like I have to buy it. So it was kind of like, "No, I'm not interested, mate." Um, and then, he just tried talking to me about other things, and he said, "Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to buy perfume?" And I'm like, "No, I've said I don't want to buy perfume." So we got up, went and spoke to these two women. Not, I think they was with him actually. And they was talking about something else. And then I said to my mum, "Come on, Mum, let's go." So we was walking towards this shop that I wanted to go in, and the women started following us. And I thought she was going to harp on about the perfume as well. But she was like one of the women said to me first, "Oh, can you help my friend out? She's homeless, but she's going to be getting a flat on Saturday." Well, for a start, the kind of wouldn't give her a flat on Saturday. It would be the following Monday. And she was asking for, like, oh, let me get the charger. Oh, I hate it when that happens. Right, I'm back. Oh, I've not read that last message. She's having a cosmetology friend do her makeup. Yeah, doing makeup on someone else, I agree, is completely different to Nalia. So that'll be nice to have a makeup done by a friend. So this oh, I hate blue. I don't think it suits me. I'm only wearing it because I'm wearing a blue cardigan. Right, so basically, yeah, we was walking to the shop and these two women came over after they'd spoken to this guy and his friend who was selling the perfume. And they were saying, how she's homeless. One of the women are homeless. And they needed some money, like £2, to get into a homeless shelter. I'm like, I don't know how it works in the US, but you don't have to pay for homeless shelters here. You just go, but you need to go early in the morning, not like in the afternoon when we saw the two women. And one of the women, you should have seen the pram she had. And I don't like to be all like prejudice, but she had a really, really up to the date pram with a newborn in it, and I'm like, okay. But the thing is, there's a lot of people that are coming from other parts of the UK and they're just saying they're homeless and they're not. You don't know which ones are homeless, basically, and I know it's like that anywhere. So you don't know which ones are homeless and which ones are not. So I just walked ahead and said, no, I'm sorry. And then the kind of like, my mum was behind me, there was traipsing behind her, asking her the same question. And my mum just said, I've got no change, which wasn't a lie. She doesn't carry a lot of change around with her. But I mean, I just felt like yesterday I couldn't go anywhere without being bothered. And it's like, the real reason I didn't want to buy any perfume, one, it kind of probably fell from the back of a lorry, and two, I was watching a TikTok, I can't remember whose TikTok it was, but they were saying that they lace these perfumes with like dangerous ingredients, and I'm like, no, there's no way I would do that. Like I said to you guys, if I wanted a perfume, I would just buy one. I'd buy one from the shop, and I don't need it anyway. I must have, just looking up there, probably over 10 perfumes, so I certainly don't need any more. So yeah, I thought I'd share that little story time with you. I want to blend it out a bit. Maybe you blend it out with the mint green that's in the palette. This one could make a complete mess of it, but let's see. This is what these lives are for, practicing. It's only makeup, it comes off, doesn't it? Have any of you guys tried that new Maybelline mascara? I can't remember the name of it, but it's got fibres in it. It looks really, really good. I was going to get that L'Oreal, what's it called? Something Lift, the one that Michaela made famous. I was going to get that, but I feel like I want to get the Maybelline one now. Let me see if I can find it quickly. Because it's pointless saying to you guys, oh, have you tried it? When you might not have a clue what I'm talking about. Oh, here we go. So it's called Maybelline New York Falsies Surreal Mascara. Oh, it'd be okay if you could actually see. And it looks like a really, really good one. Let's put this, turn this light there. No. Oh, there we go. Let's get the lashes. There we go. And then, doesn't it look good, that? I feel like that blue was too pigmented. It's looking a bit better now. Yeah, that's looking nice actually. Still looks pretty blue on camera, but it doesn't look that blue in real life. Which blue shall I use? But one's more like a bluey purple, but that is like really kind of like ethereal. And then this one, I could use them both, I guess. Yeah, let's use them both. Let me get a white first. Need some glitter glue. So I'm just going in with the W7 Sparkle Sleigh. What am I doing? Okay. Let's go in with this one first. Let me tell you what shade it is. Pastel Roses Soothsayer. And that one's going to be more on the outside. I'm not confident with this look today at all. It's definitely more, I would say, blue purple. Should have really put a base down. Just build it up instead. I'm hoping it's going to all come together. Can hear the birds outside living the best life. They are quite thin, these, they're not all like that, but this Pastel Roses one is a duochrome. I want to say the multichromes are a little bit more thicker. I feel like they're worth the money though. The multichromes are about 15, which is quite expensive. But Pastel Roses give money off. They give 15% off. I'm going to go in with this one now, down here. That one is called Aurora. Where did I put that white? Just got some tissue instead. So yeah, Pastel Roses give money off, and sometimes they'll give you a freebie, especially if you're a repeat customer. And the duochromes, I want to say, are like £6, maybe £7, so they are worth it. So let's go in with Aurora. So that's that one. Oh, that's got a nice purple shift. I'm glad. I don't know how many times I've said that in this video today, but I'm glad I didn't get that Alice in Wonderland palette. Yes, it's cute. But the only thing is the packaging. I'd probably put it on display and not use it. And that's just a waste of money. That is really, really pretty, that Aurora shade. You can't see the flip. That's so annoying. Maybe I'll try and sort that out for Instagram. See if I can take a good picture or a video. Right. I don't know where that one's come from. Let's have a look. It's come out of a Colourpop palette. I think it's just like a glitter. I'm going to try and put a little bit of that on. Just on the inner corners. Sorry. Just going in with the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH42. It's like got an orange to it. It's really, really pretty. Oh, I know where it's come from. It's come from this palette here. How cute is that though? Let me see if I'm right. And I'll tell you what shade it is, because I feel like he only pulled one out. Maybe not. They're all in here, so maybe not. But that's what it looks like. Isn't that adorable? So it's obviously come from a different palette then. I don't know which one. Okay. Right, let's get some mascara on now. I'm going to go in with the Patrick Tart Major Volume Mascara. It's the only one I've got left. I need to buy some more. So I might get that Maybelline one. So in the next live, like next week, you might see that. It sounds really tight this, but I just begrudge spending £10 for mascara when I can get Essence ones for £3. But I mean, the Maybelline one is hardly high end, and you can spend like, what, £30? I mean, this one cost quite a bit of money. I didn't pay for it. Naomi sent it to me. It's quite nice. I didn't like it when I first got it. But yeah, it's quite nice. Lash line. Right, let's go with this Just Right beauty brush for that. And I think I'm just gonna go with this shade here. If I need to, I'll go in with that shade over the top. Let's just see though. It's definitely looking more blue though, so yeah, we'll use this in the lash line. Could have actually gone in with that purple. But let's be monochromatic. I don't have a clue what lipstick to wear. When I do looks like this, I never have a clue. I suppose it's got to be some kind of gloss, like neutral gloss. I'm always drawn to reds, but red is just going to clash this look. Okay. I'm just going to stamp a bit more of those two shades on. So we're going with Aurora first. I might spread that a little bit further because I really like this shade. This is definitely the best shade out of the entire palette. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it all over the lid. We're going in a different direction, guys. I'm trusting the process. Oh, it's gorgeous. I mean, when I look at that shade, it's like a teal, but then when it goes on the lid, it's like a purple. I mean, you're seeing purple, aren't you? But when I look at it, it's like a teal. It's really lovely. Right. I need a wipe, really. Let's... Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so we're done with the palette, right? So my impressions on this Alice in Wonderland palette, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get why it's primarily a pastel palette. That I do get. That's absolutely fine. But why put in two dark shades like this? Maybe they've done a shade like this because of doesn't like the Mad Hatter wear a like purple hat. I can't remember. But otherwise, it's like primarily a really, really light purple. Sorry, a light pastel palette. I feel like this is a little bit darker than theirs. And I'm just kind of blah about it. but I'll use it a few more times. Look at the state of that. I'll use it a few more times and then I'll report back on it when I think of the overall colour story. Let's see if I can wipe that off. And now I'm going to really struggle for and that'll do for a lip gloss, because I don't have many neutral lip glosses. Let's see if there's any in my high end. I'm going to have to buy some, I think, neutral lip glosses. Hang on. Got the Chanel one. I feel like it's going to be too pink. But it's finding a cool toned one. I honestly don't know if I've got one. Right, I might need to have a look in my drugstore, so just bear with me. Right, so I've got a lip gloss. Put these back. But I don't feel like it's the right shade. Hang on a minute, I think that's pretty pink as well. Yeah, that's pretty pink. That potentially could go, although it is quite pink. This one has got like a more purple undertone, this Wet n Wild one in Bad Romance. And it's a lot sheerer from what I remember. So I'm just going to put this on. Otherwise I'm going to be there and keeping you guys here kind of forever. Got lipstick on my tooth from before. So I've been doing this live. And I've got bloody lipstick on my tooth. Apologies. You should have told me. Andy, you've got lipstick on your tooth. I really like that. Really do. It's come out a lot better than I thought. So I'm not mad at it. Let me show you, well, let me talk to you about some things that I recommend, but I mean, it might be useless, obviously, because if you don't live in the UK, you won't be able to get them. But I'll just tell you the things that I enjoyed. So I really enjoyed this Sun-Kissed Peachy Glow lip oil I think it was only £1.99 or something like that. It's kind of for me, it would probably be more of a product that I would use just as I was going to sleep, just something to hydrate my lips, but I really enjoyed it using it today in this live. I really enjoyed this as well. This bronzer up at the top though, I don't think I could get that to work for me, like I said, unless I went in kind of really tentatively and then used it with this one. But I did use that and it is really light and it looks really pretty. I also used these two together and they are absolutely stunning blushers. So overall it's a win for the palette. I can't remember how much that was. It wasn't expensive. The Sunkissed line is not expensive. Then this I absolutely adore. I think this is the best product. You didn't notice the lipstick. Oh, thank you. Blouse, do you mean my... Oh, this. Yeah, it's quite old. I had to fix it yesterday because the ties on it was like all over the place. I thought I'd broken it. But this highlighter is absolutely stunning. They've got like a pink one in Primark and I want to get that as well. It's really pretty. £3.50, you can't really grumble. I mean, how much a Kylie's like £20, over £20, and that is definitely a dupe for hers. So yeah, I want to get another one. And I think all the other things were old. Yeah, all the other things are old, but most people can get Essence, and I've been saying for ages in my lives how much I love this. So it's the Essence Under Eye Stick. It's really cooling. It works wonders, especially if you're more mature and you can see your lines are a little bit exaggerated. I normally do my skincare then put this on and it works so well. I think they're about £3 or £3.50. It's not much at all. So yeah, that's it really. I mean, I've used other products obviously, but they're not new. So that's the look. I'm liking it. I think it's quite nice. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. And oh, I'm doing a live on Monday as well. Let me show you. So on Monday it will be time for my multi-chrome Monday, and Karen bought me this at Christmas. So it's the Denesamyrix Lightweight Volume 3, and I've been doing multi-chrome Mondays every 2 weeks. I don't think they're all multi-chromes in this palette. This shade is the one that I've not used, Sol, and I don't think that's a multi-chrome. Now it says, what did it say? It says this is all over face multi-use palette. It's curated with 8 out of this world galactic shades in multiple mesmerizing finishes, holographic powder, duochrome gel, powder cream, and multichrome pigments. So, like, I get the impression with Sol that it is just a normal, like, kind of metallic. Let me swatch it. But I've not used it. So it just looks like that. It's kind of a unique gold. Let me just... I want to use it. We'll still use it in the multi-chrome Monday because I'll probably use that as inner corner highlight. Sorry. Strawberry Moon. I really like that. That's the holographic one. So that's it there. I mean, isn't that pretty though? So I'll be using that all over the eyes on Monday. And yeah, I'm going to leave it here now. Again, thank you for joining me. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next live if you can make it. Or if not, I'm going to be doing another live on Saturday. I feel like Saturdays are probably the best time for people to catch my lives. Don't forget, guys, to like this video if you've not already done so. And don't forget, if you miss a live, they'll always be there for you to watch later. But I was talking to somebody about my lives, and she said they're not there. They're not on your channel. And I looked and I said, I can see it. They don't go with normal videos. You have to click on the live section of someone's channel to see all the lives. So I just thought I'd mention that, just in case you go to look for a live and you can't see them. Anyway, I'm kind of going on a rant now, so thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.